Hey, welcome back to Up in Smoke, all about barbecue. I'm Becky, and today this is the third part of our three-part rib series. We're doing 2 racks today. We're gonna do one where once the nice bark starts to form, we're gonna wrap it. And then the second rack, we are gonna just leave unwrapped the entire cook and just test the difference. And so I've already started prepping. I got one of my racks prepped already. This one, I just removed the membrane, and it makes it really easy if you just kind of score. And I cut diagonally against where the bones are, so you don't run the risk of accidentally cutting through the ribs. But then you can just get a nice grip on that membrane, especially with a paper towel, and just pull it right off. So I've got my membrane off on the back here, and I'm just gonna put a light amount, if I can get it to come out, of my mustard here and rub this all around, just super light. Maybe a smidge more over here on the ends. Whoops, that was a little more than a smidge, wasn't it? Oh well, sometimes that happens. It's cool. And then I've got my favorite rub, which I just mix up a little brown sugar, of course, salt, pepper, garlic, and a little celery seed. Then today, I'm excited. We are actually going to be also testing out our brand new addition to the grill out there, to the patio out there. Just got a brand new Camp Chef Woodwind Pro 36, new pellet grill, or easy bake oven of grills, as people like to jokingly call them. So I've been having my eye on this brand for quite some time, and I'll show you some of the reasons why when we get out there. But I'm excited to test that out and use it. I'm excited to have even more cooking space than I usually have with all my kettle grills. So looking forward to do a lot of meat at once now, so I really don't have to cook all week. Just cook once and be done. So I'm just gonna season up this side really nicely, even more so on, shake up my rub a little bit, even more so on this side, on the meat side. Get it good and seasoned. And then we're gonna get these out to the grill. Okay, we are ready to try this bad boy out. We have it up to temp. Gonna get both of our racks of ribs on. Just lay these in. I'm gonna put this one over here. Then I'm gonna put this bigger one over here. And got my handy dandy temperature probe that I'm gonna stick in one so I can kind of keep an eye on what the temperature is doing. Get this in. Stick that in. Now, I want to show some of the reasons that I chose this one. The most important reason is actually down at the bottom. This Camp Chef has made an ash clean out system for these pellet grills. Some of y'all know if you want to clean out a pellet grill, typically you have to get out your shop vac and vacuum it out. This one has a nice little ash cup at the bottom. There's a side release where you let all the ash fall down into that cup. You close it back up, pull the cup off, and dump it out in your trash or your metal container if it's still hot. Now what they've also added, this little feature right here. We're gonna make sure this is not up. This is the smoke box. My cameraman might need to bring this over a little closer, where we can actually put some wood chunks in. Let me grab some of these. I got some all ready to go. So I'm gonna put in just a few little, some apple, some pecan. Don't touch the sides when it's going. I'm gonna start with just a little bit. Got to get this closed really nice and tight. Wait a minute, let me check something here. Yeah, okay. Make sure you're not overflowing the cup at all. Then you turn this to get your wood kind of ignited. And then once it starts where it's smoldering and everything, Then you just turn it back down. I can hear it starting to light up in there. So like I said, this is my first time using this. Make sure, hopefully we get this all started and going. Shouldn't take too long, and then we can close that again, and then it will smolder our wood, add a little extra wood smoke flavor to it. You can even put charcoal briquettes in there when you want to do some good old hamburgers and get some charcoal flavor. Throw your briquettes in there. It's hard to say fast. And then get them lit and smoldering, and then you've got nice charcoal flavor on your pellet grill. So we will be back when it's time to check the bark and give these little spritz to make sure they don't dry out. Are you good? You're not tripping over there? Moving around and everything?
I'll try not to.
Yeah, let's hope not. Okay. Ooh, we're starting to get a little more juiciness. So I am gonna sauce one of these. Woo, hopefully my foil won't blow away. There, fold it down like that. Now I'm gonna sauce this one over here. Get it all up under this shelf where I'm going to be putting my potatoes here in a second. Cook up some potatoes on the side. So we're gonna get this all sauced up. Then I'm gonna wrap this other rack. This is just sort of a test to see.
So one wraps and
One on, yes. We're gonna see how this goes. One slathered in sauce. Get this all around this probe that's in here. Get some more up under here. Like I said before, this is interesting. I've never had this much grill space. Oh, there goes my foil. Can you get that? Turn it over so it's not the dirty side. Turn it over so it's not the dirty side.
Oh, I don't know which side that is.
Well, we're screwed. Put my potatoes on there and get this all flattened back out.
That grill is making a jet engine noise through my headphones.
Man, it is some kind of noise there. I tell you. All right. Pour some sauce on here, slather it on, getting a little bit of juiciness on here. And then wrap these up, let them go a few more hours, and then after they go a few more hours, like I said, we get to taste.
Yes.
Yes. So, if I can get the wind to cooperate. And just roll and roll. Our nice little package. There we go. Stick these on. Then, hopefully I don't get my handle dirty. Yeah. Like I said, a little while, a few more hours, we get to taste.
Yes.
So we are ready to pull our ribs off. So let's pull our.
Oh my.
This is good, huh? Oh, oopsie. Some grease dripping out of there. Let's do this. There we go. All right, then.
Do the bendy test.
Pull this out. Hold on.
Oh my, that looks good.
Whoopsie. Well, I kind of did the bendy test to check them.
But not
Make
for the camera.
sure they were ready. Look, they're about to fall apart. Ooh, it's about to fall apart.
Wow.
If I do that very long. There we go.
Nice.
Get those off. We'll get our potatoes off. We'll get all this turned off, this noise turned off, and we will go inside and taste as soon as these cool down a little bit. Here, pull my finger.
Pull your finger.
All of them. All of them.
Lord have mercy.
All right. Okay, we are ready to taste. And I'm going to bring in my favorite taster, of course.
Of course.
And these were bending so nicely. Let's see.
Man, that looks good.
Oh, they're still a little hot.
Still a little hot.
You're gonna be so not happy. They're gonna be still hot.
Oh,
they're gonna be like.
Oh, look at that.
We're just gonna. You know.
Put no glove, no barbecue glove. Oh, these are tight.
Are they? Woo, these are still pretty warm. We waited a while too.
Right. Oh, I forgot my salt. I'll be right back.
How could you forget your salt?
Oh man.
I thought sure you were.
I always have food with my salt.
We know, dear. We know. I'm gonna try and just rip it into. I didn't think to open this one and vent it a little bit.
Oh, so we've got to compare wrapped versus unwrapped. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Cool. So that just tore right off, right? You didn't even have to.
Look at that steam.
Yeah. Look at that. So they look a little bit. This looks a little more red.
A little more red.
And this looks a little more brown.
It has a little more.
Okay.
Might have a little more sauce. I don't know.
Yeah. So wrapped versus unwrapped. Okay. I can't wait. We haven't done any barbecuing much lately because we've been so busy with our other gig.
Crazy busy. We haven't been able to do videos. I barbecued, but not for a video. Once or twice. What?
So bear in mind, this is the first time that Becky has used her Camp Chef.
Yes.
It's got some smoke flavor.
It does.
Very tender. Okay.
Add a bone, don't look.
That was great flavor. And that HEB, that new barbecue sauce.
That was an HEB sauce, yeah.
HEB sauce.
Ooh, look at this.
Because at HEB
You thought that
here,
was tender?
everything's better.
Ooh, you thought that was tender?
Oh, wow.
Ooh, this is like falling apart. Look at this. We need forks for this practically.
Really?
It's like falling apart. Ooh.
It'll be interesting to see if we can taste a difference in the smoke because this was wrapped.
Well, and I didn't replenish that smoke box, that Camp Chef smoke box. And so once I wrapped, this one wasn't going to get my, which one?
I was going to cut.
Why?
Well,
just pull it apart. You don't even have to. We'll blow on it. I know I didn't invent these. I just realized that as I was tearing into it that, oh, oopsie, I didn't invent them.
So I'm guessing
I'm
guessing for the ultimate in tenderness.
These are crazy, stupid tender.
Oh my gosh.
Are they even better?
Well,
hot.
Both of them are good. Both of them are awesome. Definitely, I think they're, for obvious reasons, more smoke flavor on the unwrapped.
Definitely. Although I'm still picking up some smokiness. But these are good.
I got a bone.
Uh-oh. Don't do that. Don't look.
Don't look. Okay.
Woo. Ha.
So.
What? Let me go back and taste this again.
What are your thoughts versus doing this on a traditional smoker?
Traditional smoker? I've never used a traditional smoker.
I'm sorry. I meant your other grills in your arsenal.
As far as what?
Your impression, tenderness, flavor, time. I'm going to step off camera because I've got a chunk of meat stuck in my teeth.
I always worry about that.
Well, I could feel it.
Guess I'm really stuck.
So I think I got it out.
Yeah.
So your comparisons, your thoughts.
The wrapped are definitely better.
You think they're better? It's definitely more tender.
I just went back and took a bite of some of these.
I think my preference is for the unwrapped in terms of flavor, though.
Flavor's good on both of them.
And it's still plenty tender.
It is, yeah.
The unwrapped.
We pulled those apart.
So
the bone practically just fell out.
So your thoughts on the...
probably like steamed a little more like some people talk about.
So getting back on track, since this is a video, what are your thoughts, first impressions of the Camp Chef? What's it called?
Woodwind Pro.
Woodwind Pro 36.
Means it's the big one.
The big boy.
I like it. I can fit a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah.
Super easy. Obviously, that's why they call those the easy bake oven, or some do with grilling.
Yep.
Because it just didn't take very long at all to get up to temperature, which I like.
Look at that.
Especially on days when I don't have a ton of time. That's going to be super nice.
Mm-hmm.
And keeping its temperature really well. They say that it depends on how high you set the smoke level, because they have smoke 1 through 10, and the closer you get to 10, the more your temperature will fluctuate. I had that set at 4, I think, and then I used the smoke box too, though, so that adds some.
So we could get even smokier, you're saying, than what we've
We
got.
could. The temperature fluctuates even more, so this held its temperature. That's what I'm saying. The higher, they say, the higher that you go on the smoke level, then your temperature tends to fluctuate a little bit more.
Like a more traditional.
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't fluctuate very much at all, like I've been
Impressed?
used to with some of my charcoal grills, my kettle grills that I used to smoke with.
Yep.
You know, they can fluctuate wildly. This held pretty steady the whole way through, and it got back up to temperature really quickly when I closed the lid again after I had to look in and everything. So I'm loving it so far. So far, I think the wrapped is the way to go, actually. Now that I've tried them side by side.
Well, I like the unwrapped.
Oh, you like the unwrapped? Okay.
So.
Well, the unwrapped does have a little more smoke flavor, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean,
I think the presentation, I prefer more of a red look
yeah,
than the brown. I mean, not that that looks unappetizing. Don't get me
I
wrong.
got more sauce on this, I think, too.
Interesting, and it baked in more.
I think so, yeah. Or it turned into grease.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, it's still kind of we're
The great debate.
It's true. It does have a stronger smoke flavor. This,
Unwrapped.
like we said, is this.
That's
super
fall apart.
that fell apart. Yeah, so that's like
awesome.
super tender. For that, we probably could have, I don't know, left those even longer just to get them to fall apart more. They were almost going to fall apart when I picked them up in the middle, which is the bendy test.
Yeah, the bendy.
So I don't know.
Very bendy.
Like there, you can see where it was breaking and starting to break. Anyway.
So
that is a wrap. Ha 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 ha. No pun intended. So for our rib comparison, you'll have to decide for yourself because it's really a toss-up here between us two. So thank you so much for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe, and we will see you next time.
All right.